Hey, oh, hey, Robin. Paul McLean here, Crestview RV, Buda, Texas. How are you? So nice to meet you. It was really fun. Hey, Bill, how are you? Let's take a look at your new little place here. So this is the roof, which you don't often get to see, but I wanted to show it to you. You'll have a digital Winegard Air 360 antenna for your radio and television needs, local stations, digitally you get for no charge. And I think this is the 2023. So yes, this is actually going to come with the backup camera included. So that's a $700 bonus for you. That makes up the difference between the 22 and the 23 right there. Larger solar panel as well. This looks to be a 300 watt instead of a 165 watt solar panel. That's wired into your inverter, so this will actually run the refrigerator, which we talked about. 50 amp camper, 2 ACs. As you can see, it's fully walkable. You'll have an 18-year warranty on this roof. No sparing the caulking. Water is a kryptonite to these things, so they really overdo the sealant. Lots of air vents. I've got the awnings all the way out, so we'll see that when we go downstairs. And even the slide outs are walkable. You can even stand on, walk on, sit on the slide outs if you ever needed to for any reason. 2 great big awnings, as I mentioned. We'll see those here in a minute. In fact, I'm going to put you in my pocket here for a minute, and we'll go downstairs and look. The 2023 has a lighter interior cabinetry. So that's another reason I want to send you this video. Make sure you like it, because I'm sure you will. Most people prefer it, so that'll be a difference between the 22 we were actually in and this, your actual camper. So yeah, the backup camera included. That's unusual. I love that. You'll have a hitch here when you do some traveling. You get yourself a little bit bigger truck that'll carry this. You can put generator there. You can put firewood container. You can do whatever you want there. Bike rack. R7 insulation factor on all this outside here. You'll have a tankless instant hot water heater. So you'll never be out of hot water heater. You'll never have to wait for hot water. Pardon me. This is a little access to your storage. Well, yeah, there we go. Underneath your bed. So you get a little bit of extra storage with this floor plan as well, which is going to help you. And then you'll have your normal pass-through storage here. These are all things we're going to show you here at the park. Easy. It's kind of all diagrammed. It's easy, super easy. There's your inverter that's going to run your refrigerator via the solar. Do not know why this has 2 cords. You're probably not going to wind up with 2 cords. These things are about $400 nowadays. So for some reason there's 2 cords in there. But you'll get one. It's a one-piece fully fiberglass cap here. So that's a big difference between this and that smaller one that we looked at. Insulation will be better. There should be a switch in here somewhere for that light, but I don't see it. You do have an access light here. I mean, just a kind of a LED strip. We'll fill up your propane tanks for you, of course. And here are your big awnings outside. So you can do all kinds of stuff out on your little patio here. You'll have a place for 110 and cable. If you want to put a TV out here and watch something outside, you certainly could. But let's look at the interior. So you might notice right away that this cabinetry is a little bit lighter. And by that I mean this. This here, this is a lighter color than what we looked at personally, which I think is a plus, but you tell me. Beautiful solid surface countertops, and plenty of them. You'll have 110 on each side of this island, so no lack of 110 for gadgets here. And then the same thing over here, which is where some of your appliances, I would imagine, are going to live. So 110 here and 110 here. So that's a change. I was looking up here, that's usually where they are. You do have USB charge port here, but the 110, it's actually smarter here, so you don't have those cords hanging down. So I like that. Solid wood cabinetry, hidden hinges, all pocket screws, no staples. You got the right camper for sure. Here's your new fridge and your new freezer, side by side. Your pantry is the same. And you'll have a little motion sensor light up here every time you open up your pantry. You have access to that. We saw how the couch pulled out, so you know that. You'll have a smart TV here. It's a Roku TV right from the beginning. And then from our recliners here, you have access to your fireplace, which can be just ambiance, or you can heat this entire camper pretty much with that fireplace. And that would be electric heat, not having to go through your propane in the wintertime. All blackout shades, which we looked at and liked. What else? More storage here. Grand Design is really good about giving you access to your lighting switches. Easy peasy. Same over here. This light switch will control this for you. And then sometimes you'll have more 110 on the bottom here of each of your, by your couch, so you can plug in laptops or whatnot. And then you've got your accent lights here and your accent light underneath your recliners as well. Foretop, remember that this ottoman will pull out completely. If you just want to put one chair on either side, pull this ottoman out, use that for a footstool and storage there. It's hollow in there, so you open that up and that has storage. And then this just pops off the wall and you throw that under your bed. So you can have that be a 4-top or a 2-top is my point. What else? The restroom will have a glass enclosed shower, a porcelain toilet, not plastic. Lots of storage, again, Grand Design, even in the bathroom. And then you'll have a clothes hanger thing here that they're putting on now. So that'll be a clothes string there. And here is your instant hot water heater. You can set that to whatever temperature you want. And again, simple light switches here. Your vent fan and your light. In the kitchen, you'll have a fantastic fan, and that's what this is. So you can turn it, you can get that vent open off, turn the vents right from this control panel here, and that's going to control this right here for you. So this is a great big vent when you're cooking. And it's rain sensitive, so if you happen to have it up and it starts to rain, it will close automatically. Inside speakers and outside speakers both. You can play them simultaneously or separately. And then this DVD player will play movies directly to your smart TV. You're going to love this. I'm digging this. Nobody's been in this, so you got a brand new one. And here's where all the magic happens. You'll have plenty of closet space. I mean, just tons. And that's kind of what we were shooting for. So this is, believe it or not, the smaller closet, with 2 additional drawers below that. Light switch again. And you'll have 2 thermometers here, thermostats, so you can have it be a different temperature in each room. We can put a TV here if you'd like. Let me know if you want us to do that. Otherwise, it's super easy to do, and TVs are a dime a dozen nowadays. And then you've got all a dresser drawer, just like a house. And then your separate closet here. So this is going to work out great. It's huge. Play around with using just the laundromat, depending on where you find that you're going to wind up. Otherwise, down the road, you can do a washer dryer in here as well. That turns out to be your best bet. Storage under the bed, of course. So that's it, Robin. Congratulations. I'm super stoked for you. Super stoked. Your name is on it. Look at that. There you go. And you've got the big sink here, metal undermounted sink. Some people want the split sinks, but all you have to do is get a little Tupperware thing there, then you got 2 sinks. So that way you got both, the best of both worlds. So I'm going to send this to you. You have my number. It's 406-696-4750. For anybody else that may see this, it's the Grand Design Reflection 315 RLTS. Probably the top brand out there in my opinion. But we're ready to go. If you have any questions, Robin, give me a call. Pleasure meeting you. Thanks for your business. I'm super stoked for you. Let's go camping.